Hello Taurus, and welcome to your January 2022 reading. So, Happy New Year. May the next year be filled with love and light and healing and inspiration and so on. So, Happy New Year. All right. Okay, so I've meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. First card that I have is the Four of Cups and Temperance. So right away, we're talking on maybe how you could have been limiting your access or your experience in when we talk about water. So of course, when we talk about water, the first word that comes to mind is love. And it doesn't have to be always romantic love. It is the love that we can feel within just by breathing, just by being there, knowing we are loved. Knowing we are loved allows love from outside to come to us, from our neighbor, from our friends, from our family, from the tree outside, from the cat, and so on. So when we're in the Four of Cups, we kind of limit this to what we've experienced until now. And so usually when you look at the face of that guy, he's not the most content guy in the world. His arms are crossed, his legs are crossed, and he's like, nah, I don't see, been there, done that. I don't see how, I can open my heart more than that. And how somebody can love me more than what I've experienced in the past. But with Temperance here, that means that there was some brewing about this. There was some alchemy process happening with this. When you look at that, look at it brewing those two cups. Clearing the waters so that you can receive a different vision. That's why it has the sun sign on its forehead. And that new vision is actually going to allow you to get out of your comfort zone, Two of Wands, to start doing things, because we're talking about wands. So to start acting, going on a path that is outside of your comfort zone, outside of the way that you've always done things, which would actually allow boats to start coming towards us. When we manifest, the moment we vibrate in a certain way, we're calling it, like the ripples on a lake, we are calling it, attracting it towards us at the same time. So getting out of the been there, done that, and it's always going to be the same, actually starts calling something different, something that would be more aligned with who you truly are. Here with the Star, you look at her pouring away the old water. That means the old water that maybe had a bit of crap in it. She's pouring it away. She's not afraid to let go of her sadnesses, her traumas, her disappointments, because she knows she will be infinitely provided with new water. So there's a letting go here. It's a card of faith and a card of forgiveness also. And that will result in removing you from your mental prison, where when it came to connections in your life, or just like that simple feeling loved and so on, you were all in your head about it. All up, yes, but, that time, and yes, but, creating this mental prison. Under our Four of Cups and Temperance, I have the Two of Cups. So we are talking about the connections in our lives. And of course, the Two of Cups is not just romantic love. It's all the connections in our lives. I bring a cup to you, and you vibrate to whom is able to vibrate, is going to be mirroring it. And together, see here the two snakes coming up, like the Calycis of Hermes, or like the Kundalini of these two people rising, transforming the old venom into medicine and allowing transmutation. So that's why often when we're presented with people that show us not so nice face of them, not so nice vibration of them, always look within. How do I allow this within me? What part of me thinks that it's what I deserve? Or, that's how life is and that's it. How I reduce it to that is acceptable. And here we have the Lovers, the Five of Cups, and the Emperor. That tells me that the Divine Masculine, for many of you, whether you are a woman or a man, the Divine Masculine is how we act out there. Him has been a source of a lot of sadness, sorrow, grieving. Now, do I reduce my experience here to that is my truth? Aries is going through this kind of understanding, but you're doing it much more in a smooth way, okay? Aries has a couple of towers to get that, but you I think here with especially here with the Lovers instead of the Devil for Aries, here right away see your Divine Feminine looking at the Angel and the Divine Masculine looking at the Divine Feminine here. It allows this beautiful dynamic within ourselves where I'm being influenced by higher than me, not my conditioning, by higher than me, and this is how I'm going to act from now on. And there's going to be a release of the old sadnesses within you, and especially what is preventing you from actually seeing the cup that the Divine wants to give you. So under, here, another two. We have the Two of Cups, Two of Wands. Of course, we have the Two of Pentacles. So, 2, 2, 2. And, of course, this is going to be 2022. But it's all to be able to bring back harmony and balance within you, Taurus. When you look at this guy, he's holding two grasps on reality that do not correspond to one another. So there might be a part of you that, yes, I want to go on that, new path here where maybe I would receive love and feel it within myself, that joy, that peace, and that grace within myself. And there's another part that is, because this is Jupiter in Capricorn, there's another part that chains you to, no, reality is sadness, I have that in me, and I am stuck here. These two don't fit. And it creates big waves of emotions, and it prevents you from getting your boats. Look at that, no boat can actually come to shore with waves like this. So this is the juggling part. I smile outside, I feel like shit inside. I take here and I'm just managing here. I'm just managing. And here I have the Three of Pentacles, which is all about your reality and how you build your reality. How you use these three aspects within yourself. And of course we have the three aspects are the priest, the architect, and the craftsman. The priest is the one with the intention. I'm here in this incarnation? What is my intention? What do I want my reality to look like? What do I want to build? What is my true intention? And then you have the architect within yourself that's going to draw the plans, that's going to visualize it. How do I visualize my intention? And then you have the craftsman that actually going to use his willpower to chip and do it, to actually make the plan. Now, when these three are constant and aligned, it is instant manifestation, like with the magician here, having an impact on the pentacle world right away with my intent, my visualization, and my willpower, having an impact on the pentacle. Under your mental prison, we have the Ace of Cups. So that Ace of Cups at the beginning of the month, that you're becoming conscious that you're not seeing, or that you're limiting from the sadness and the sorrows of the past, it's going to be right here. And there is going to be your opportunity to use your discernment and to banish what prevented you from seeing it. And now these two characters made two different hand gestures. I don't know if you can see him. He does this and the Pope does this. So the devil does this and the Pope does this. This is as above, so below. And this is what you see is what there is. There's no difference. So when your reality is this, they're telling you there's nothing else. But like this, it's giving you the opportunity to look higher than you and to bring this into this reality. And not just look at this and that's all there is. Okay? So, in a way, freeing yourself from the half-truth. That's why he's on a half-cube. And being able to elevate yourself. Okay? 3 of knowledge or just a raisin. Here, all the flames of consciousness or just 1 root chakra, fight or flight. Okay? So, there's the decision. And the Pope is all about, yes, it's Taurus, but it's all about discernment, and it's all about being able to apply here your spiritual knowledge, what you've understood here. Okay? Apply in reality. So, let's clarify this for Taurus. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Taurus for January 2022. One more time. Okay. Let's look at your 4 of Cups and Temperance. Yes, we know. It's him. Okay, you're getting rid of a karma because Temperance is giving you the bigger picture. Actually making you see what is happening. That's the High Priestess and the Pope. Okay, so there, this is very interesting because they're counterparts. The High Priestess and the High Priest. Devil, devil. Okay, So first, you kind of have a grasp of it spiritually, of what is happening. And then at the end of the month, through the month, you're making a decision, a true decision. And then at the end of the month, you're actually being able to apply this in your reality. See, she is spirituality that flows into reality. Okay? The right brain, the left brain, feminine, masculine, invisible, visible, spirituality, religion, institution, discernment, and so on. Connection to cosmic intelligence, to your soul, and so on, and how you apply it into your life. This is how they function. So you get a grasp of what is happening, more and more of what is your karma. Facing it. We always have to face our demon for it to go away. We can't hide ourselves in la la land and praying it to go away. It will not go away unless we face it. We see how we fed it for years with our beliefs, and then we can release it. So maybe this month you'll be juggling between the two a bit, but you're getting a grasp of it right now. Let's look at the star. So you see, it's an act of faith to remove all of the old waters here. My identity is not through all the sufferings that I've went through. My identity is the soul that had these experiences, yes, but has the potential for so much more. And it is to that I am going to associate myself. So that I can, there you go. So they repeat the Two of Wands, because the Two of Wands is here, Page of Wands, is a brand new path to embark on. That is a path of faith. This guy doesn't have the baggage of all of his, heartaches of the past. And here is an Ace of Pentacles, because that is going to be a brand new seed to start building something completely different in this reality. Because your intention will not be limited anymore with what you have lived. So that Eight of Swords that put you in this, mental jail of always bringing back the beliefs that you got that prevented you from actually growing. You're going to drop here, Ten of Wands. You're going to drop your old baggage. And here is the Hermit. You're going to start walking on that new path, following this light that is not obscured anymore by your old beliefs. Okay? Two of Cups. Oh yeah, you had a lot of battles with the people around you. A lot of battles. Five of Wands. It wasn't smooth, okay? And you remember every wand you had on your head there. That's why the Ten of Wands was there. You need to get rid of this, okay? So it's more an attitude of protecting myself from the other that is mirroring me. Because if I protect myself, of course it's going to attack me. Of course it's going to be tug of war, conflict. They don't understand me. They don't see my thing, okay? Five of Wands can be very, just a little brainstorming between people. You see, it's adolescence. They're bringing their wands. No, it's like this, it's like that, and there's a conflict of willpowers. So we feel like there's always this little conflict of willpowers around us, and we have to protect ourselves because we've been hit and hurt so much. Lovers with the Five of Cups and the Emperor. So the Emperor there, that means the willpower of others, how maybe it was imposed, how, you know, all of this, this happened to me and so on, was part of what limited what you allowed to experiment coming from others when it comes to waters. Peace, grace, love. Yeah, that put you in a mental prison. There's our Eight of Swords. Yes, but, yes, but. Oh, they care for me, yes, but. That time, and so on and so on. Oh, me this, or me that. And here is death. Because that's good. Because we need to, death is the cycles. Okay? We need to really let die all of these old things, because they're actually preventing your growth, your happiness, and so on. So why hold on to them? Let them go. Release. Act of faith. I'm releasing all of this. I'm not repassing them in my mind constantly. This is exhausting. Two of Pentacles. And it's exhausting because it's making me juggle. Because there's a part of me that knows that that's not all of it. But I keep doing it. You're going to rise above this. Okay. You're going to rise above this. The Sun and Judgment. Seeing clearly what it's all about. Seeing clearly. See, I have the King of Pentacles. That's your masculine side. Again, we had the Emperor somewhere, I think. And the Three of Swords. All the sadness and the sorrows associated with King of Pentacles. Who is he? He's the one that brings support, that invests in you, that brings security, that brings stability, abundance, and so on. Knight of Wands. You see it clearly, and you are actually, see how your fire is affected. That can, for some of you, you know, those impulse actions that, you know, people coming in and going, that could have been your experience with the other. Can't rely on them. They come and they go, okay? But here, the Knight of Wands can also be that beautiful energy that's going to help you get out of your mental prison. Because at one point, it's going to take that courage of the Knight of Wands, of I'm out of here. Wake up. You have another wake up. Whoops. And there we go. So, King of Swords. What is going to be my truth now? What is going to be, you know, my decision? And here I have the Six of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. I'm going to decide to open my heart, to heal my heart, to heal my inner child, so that I can open myself to start receiving love. Like a child has no problem receiving love. Okay? Well, if he's not traumatized in a bad environment. Because there's a cup that wants to come towards you, Taurus. Let's look at that cup. So, Four of Cups. Four of Cups. That cup is there for you. So if there's a sentence in your head that no, I am not truly loved, know that there's a cup that the divine is trying to give you to make you vibrate it inside, and you are not seeing it. And here I have the Four of Swords, which is okay, because you're healing from all the time that you haven't seen it, but you gotta open your eyes to it. Okay? Get out of that Four of Cups. Been there, done that. That's all I had. Yeah, you gotta make that decision and grasp that cup, Page of Cup. That is going to be the decision with discernment that is actually going to release you from his grasp on what you can manifest and live and experience here. So, an Ace of Cups for you, Taurus, if you allow it in. But I think that this month is going to become very clear for you how you can allow it in just by being here. Okay? You don't have to wait for somebody to actually give you a cup like this. Just allow it in within you, just sitting right here. Open your heart and start feeling these little waves of light and love within your heart. And know that it's floating around you all the time. All right? So on this, my beautiful Taurus, I'm sending you all my love and light for the new year, of course, and for the month of January. If you want a private reading, there's a description below. There's an email to write to me. But take note that I will only start taking my emails on the 17th of January. I'm taking a little break to replenish. You can hear it in my voice that I need it. So, also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. It helps more than you think. And on the 2nd of January, for the ones of you who gave those donations, I'm doing a little ceremony to give you back. And on this, all my love and light, and I'll see you next month.